Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with the Screenwriter's Rant, and we're looking at Lisey's story, or Lizzie's story? Lisey's story? I'm not sure. It's a Stephen King movie, and of course, it's about, they had a little pre-trailer trailer from Stephen King and J.J. Abrams. Ooh, don't know about that. But teleplay by Stephen King, okay, directed by Pablo Larraín. An Apple original. Oh, okay. So this is probably not a full-length movie, but it's about Clive, Owen, and what's her face? Julianne Moore. They're a married couple. Clive is like, I don't know, he's a weirdo, but he's a writer, right? Because all of Stephen King's main characters, a bunch of them are writers. I can relate to that. I do the same thing. He dies, but he always talked about like some other world, and it's a little bit like Call of Cthulhu or H.P. Lovecraft's. Like there's another world outside of this one. The Veil. This guy, is he from? What the heck's he from? I know him. I think he was from The Wire. Anyhow, he left over some notes and they want to publish them, and then this guy is a crazy guy who wants the notes, and it's basically how to get into this other world, and she has to figure it out. And then in her dreams, he brings her there, and she has to figure out how to get over. And it's kind of a movie like, is it real? Is it not real? Is she going crazy? Is everybody crazy? Thanks a lot, YouTube, for covering everything up. But it's Lisey's story. Comes out June 4th. Is it going to be good? I don't know. I mean, it's a good cast. Clive Owen's really good. Julianne Moore's good. Looks like a great cast. Stephen King, I've liked this stuff before. I'm not going to say I didn't. I loved Misery. But Misery was written by William Goldman. And I love The Shining. But The Shining was directed by Stanley Kubrick. Maximum Overdrive, Cujo, meh. Christine, meh. Pet Sematary, a little better than meh. I like this theme. It's very H.P. Lovecraft. J.J. Abrams, though, I didn't see that initially when I watched this. That worries me. That worries me a lot, because I feel like J.J., he takes from a lot of other things, and I don't like that, if I can see it. Now, a lot of times he covers it up, or, like in Star Trek, the first one wasn't too bad. The reboot. Wasn't too bad for a reboot. The other two look unwatchable, and from what I've seen of them, they kind of were. So I'm a bit on the fence on this. I would say the first act is all about him, Clive Owen, and then he's dying, and she sees him through his death, and, it sets up all the things that she's going to do, right? This weird scavenger hunt in the second act where she finds clues and then, slowly uncovers his madness, or uncovers the key to this other universe. Meanwhile, she's being stalked by this other guy, and it all culminates in the stalking and her somehow leaping into the next realm or dying, or both. And I think it's going to end like these movies. They often end with, who knows what happened? And I hate that. I would like to see a movie where it doesn't end that way. Where it ends with, yes, she gets into the other universe, or no, she was nuts. And she killed herself over nothing. Give me one or the other. Don't give me this like, who knows what happened? Who knows? I paid $12 for this damn movie. I want to know what happened. That's just my take on it. So Lisey's stories. June 4th, an Apple original. I probably won't see it because it's on Apple, but it's Stephen King. I mean, you could do worse. I would say don't follow his Twitter feed. That is part of his writing you don't want to read, in my view. All right, on to the next video, Joan. Oh, and don't forget our other two videos, right, Joan? Bitchute and Rumble. If you're only seeing two videos here on YouTube, go to Bitchute and Rumble for the other two.